Hi guys, so I thought I would just make a video just regarding my breast augmentation sort of story. Now I am making this video 3.5 years later after having the implant, but I've just recently had surgery on them again, which I will explain later on in the video why. So I originally went with MYA. I had Dr. Russo, which I did spend quite a couple of years sort of researching about my surgeon and things. So I was very happy to go with him. So as you can see, I'm just still wearing my Mac and bar because I had just had surgery on them. But I did originally have 380 cc's, which are mid to high profiles. I was a 34B beforehand. So size wise, I'm very happy with them. I mean, the implant that I have had is still the same, but I will explain what I did have done to them. So yeah, so I went with MYA, like I said before, when I had my first surgery, which was 3.5 years ago, so that would have been the 19th of April 2011. I had it done at the London clinic, which was great. I went as a day case. I live in London, so it was easy for me to get to, so that was really good. The surgeon and the anaesthetist were friendly, came in, sort of went through everything with me before I went down. He sort of drew on me, drew all the lines and everything that you have done anyway, and seeing as I don't like needles, the anaesthetist did put cold spray on my hand, so I didn't feel it, which was great. So that went really well. My partner came with me. I was let out by sort of about 4:30, 5 o'clock, which were great. The only thing that I would say is that the most painful part of the day were having the drains. Now I do still have sort of slight little scars on here from them, but that's obviously just to stop the fluid build up and things like that, so there's nothing you can really do about that, but that does depend on your surgeon. So yeah, my first of all experience was great. To be honest, it did feel like someone was sitting on my chest, because the way the implants are when you first have them, they are very high up, and they're sort of high up on your chest around here, and you have to wait for them to settle. So that did feel very tight on my chest. But again, it's just sort of waiting for them to settle. You are supposed to take 2 weeks off work. I did only take 1 week, and was fine, so obviously it depended on how you feel. But overall it was quite a speedy recovery, and I was happy with everything that happened. So 3.5 years later on now, the reason why I've had to have surgery on them again was that the scars around my nipples were quite bad. I mean, I had an incision, I can just show you first of all, which was underneath the crease, which is just there. Sorry, I've still got the blue lines from where I went in the surgery on Saturday. So I had it there, and with Dr. Russo, he did say that I would need a nipple lift. So seeing as the surgeon thought what was best, I went ahead with that, and I had that done too. So like I said, 3.5 years later, the scars around my nipples were, to be honest, disgusting. They were about 1 centimetre thick, the whole way sort of around. I was too scared to sort of take my top off in front of my partner, wearing bikinis and things. You could sort of, if I wore this bra, you could have seen the scarring up here. It was that bad. So after sort of getting them to finally agree to having it done, which has taken me this long, it took lots of complaints and things for me to get to where I am now, but I'm glad it's done. So the Saturday's just passed. I had the revision scar surgery. Now again, I did have to have Dr. Russo. You have to have the same surgeon that did it. Generally, if they make a mistake, sort of you have to go back with them. And it was the fact that on both of my incisions, he hadn't stitched it up correctly. So I had that done again. Now I did have to go to the Birmingham clinic. So me and my partner, we had to drive. We left at about 4 o'clock in the morning to get there for 7. Now again, I did go as a day case because I don't sort of want my partner to have to stay in a hotel by himself whilst we were in Birmingham. So that was great that they could put me in as day case. Now I went to the Dolan clinic, which was lovely. It is right next to a farm, so as soon as sort of I came in at 7 o'clock in the morning, there were little ducks walking next to my car, which was quite funny. After the anaesthetist and Dr. Russo came down and sort of drew me and went through everything with me, I was down in surgery by about 8:15, and I was back in my room by about 10:15, so it was quite short. I mean, I did spend about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour downstairs in sort of the recovery room, because every time I do have anaesthetic it does make me sick, and because the way I've had to have my incisions, which again I'll show you in a second, because they had to cut out so much scarring, the skin was so tight, and it was stinging and it was burning, so they gave me morphine for that. And my partner did say that when I came back to the room, obviously from all the anaesthetic and things, I wasn't with it. The only reason I can think I was thinking of this is because there was a farm next door. I obviously had animals on my mind. I was saying that I wanted to be a pigeon, that he could take an elephant down to the shops, and the drummer, the dog, that he has, was coming to drive to collect me. So he's recorded that. That was quite funny. But no, overall, an experience at Birmingham, it wasn't amazing, but it was good. I mean, the staff were very friendly. The only downside that I would say is the fact that I was going as a day case was that they said I could leave by 3 o'clock. And what you have to do is you have to get your surgeon to come and see you just so he can go over everything and sign you off to say that he's happy for you to leave. My surgeon didn't come down till 8 p.m, so I had to wait for 5 hours. I was sitting around doing nothing. I was bored. As soon as I woke up, they gave me food at about 11, but after that, didn't give me anything, no drink, nothing. So the whole day, both me and my partner were hungry. And then to make that worse, I had a 3-hour drive back home as well. So I left at 4 o'clock in the morning that day and didn't go until sort of about 11. So we were both absolutely knackered. My chest was hurting. Now, the one thing that did save me when I was in the car, which I recommend for you to get, which I'll just show you, is one of these pillows. They sort of go around your neck and support you, because I mean, when you do have your boobs done, what you have to do is you have to sleep sitting upright, which is just stop any fluids and anything, and obviously just because the implants are so high. So these help support your neck. It stops you from rolling around because you don't want to sort of lean in them or anything. So that was good. I did just pick this up on the way at a service station in WH Smith. It was only about £4, which was perfect, good still. And it's done me well so far, so loving that. Bra wise, I would recommend to look for the Mackhams. I mean, this is what I'm currently wearing right now. Sorry, mine does keep coming up a little bit. As you can see, they are sort of, they do up and they have lots of little things to connect there, so you can connect there, or you can do it on the tighter one. So they were great, and I can just quickly just show you my incisions 1 second. I'm going to just cover where I've got the bandage on, just cover my nipple. But this is what I've currently got at the moment. I mean, I have got a bit of bruising from where it was, but it's not too bad. But I do have a nurse appointment tomorrow, so I will be getting those changed, and hopefully see what they currently look like. So I am very happy that that is all sorted and out of the way now. So I was hoping to just sort of make this video and give you guys a bit more of an idea on if you aren't happy with your boobs, if you have had them done. Sort of all I would say is bring it up with whoever you've had it done as soon as possible, because I brought this up within sort of 3-4 months after having this done and have gone on about it so long, and it's taken me this far to get them to agree to it. So I would say I'm just trying to think what's the right words. Not sort of rushing into it, because I mean, I did take a good 2 years to decide about this, but to be honest, I wish I took longer, because I still feel if I had taken longer, and if I had for whatever reason gone for another surgeon, then maybe I wouldn't be in this position of having to have it redone. And the fact that I've had to have it redone means I've had to take more time off work, I've had to use up holiday, I'm in more pain, I've got to go through the recovery process all again. So yeah, but I'm just glad it's done. Hopefully it'll make me feel more confident now, and the fact that I've got a holiday planned, that I can sort of wear a bikini and not worry about my scars showing. So I'm really pleased with that. So like I said, I've got a nursing appointment again tomorrow, where I will be having the bandages removed and probably new ones put on, if not just steri strips. So I'll give you an update tomorrow and just let you know how that one goes. That will be at the London Fitzroy Clinic, which is quite close to me. So I will give you an update tomorrow. If you have any questions or anything, please post it below, because I mean, I have only just recently started making videos, so I am just getting used to it. If I have missed anything out, please leave a comment below and I will try my best to answer it. But yeah, I will post a video tomorrow to let you know how it goes, and hopefully keep track of it and just sort of show you how I improve sort of with everything, and let you know how my boobs go really. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.